Hello, fellow comic book ones. This is Naman. Welcome to my channel. I got another box to open.
Oh, what fun we're going to have together.
What's up, Doc?
Before I open this box, I want to show you a few comic books that I got from my kids. They went to Japan recently. Recently, I say about a month ago. And all three of them went to Japan. And they asked me, hey, Dad, what do you want from Japan? And I say, why don't you get me some comic books from Japan or manga? They say, okay, any particular type? Of course, you can't just be asking for manga. And I asked them, hey, why don't you bring me some manga that has like Batman and Superman on it or something, that's American hero on a manga form. I think they misunderstood me. And they try. They try. They got me Spider-Woman, something I could have bought from State. It's but it does have a price tag of Japanese currency, I guess, yen, 2300 yen. So that's what they brought to me. Now this one, Superman, again, is something I could have bought from the United States, but it did have a yen price tag from Japan store somewhere. Now they did give me this comic book. It's a regular comic book, but in this area they put the custom store. I guess that's the name of the Japanese store. And so they bought me this. I guess it's their store variant copy. So to be fair to them, I should be thankful for just thinking about me as they travel overseas like that. Anyway, so I'm honestly really thankful they got me this. But I just recently saw this at eBay and I had to get it. Okay. And by the way, Tucker told me finding this kind of book will be very difficult, and you have to know where to go to. Oh, okay. Thanks for supporting my small business. Advantage Vintage Comic. Amazing Vintage Comics. Oh, all right. Comic book shipped from Comic Book Nerd. Advantage Amazing Vintage Comic. I guess I better look him up because it's really nicely packed, even though it's not a what do you call it? Gemini box. It wasn't cheap. I did negotiate. I think at one time they wanted like $60 for this. I did negotiate down to $30 plus shipping, I think, somewhere in there. But I don't know. Actually, I don't know what to pay for these kind of books because there's no real, some kind of pricing, street market value, or maybe there's somewhere in there and I don't know it. Of course, if you guys know, let me know. Street value price. It's Superman #1. It's all written in Japanese. Book from 1978. So I thought that was cool. And this is a cover from Superman 300 where they reimagined the origin story for Superman. What if Superman basically came to the United States back in 1974 or 75 or 79? I don't remember exact year what that issue 300 comes from, but one of my favorite story, American book. I have no idea what's in this one. Let's look at it. I think that all the Japanese characters are in there. Let's see what stories are in there. That's the back. Pretty cool. You got, besides the original cover of 300, you got the character of Batman and the Supergirl, issue number one marked there, and then some. Is I guess so that's a index of stories that's in there, and then you got some kind of a Superman and Mochiko. Some kind of advertising. What is that? Umai Mochiko di Tusita Mochi wa Lumi. Maybe it's a mochi making thing here, I guess. I don't know. I like mochi, but ooh, cool. I really like it. Some of them are colored and some of them are black and white. And wow, oh wow, wow, I like it. All right, so I could already tell what story they're telling. So this is the origin story, Superman's origin story. From this is not an origin story from issue 300. It's not a retold origin story. I don't think. Let me. Yeah, this is not origin story from the. This is a 70s, very early 70s origin story, and they printed in Japanese. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like this particular origin story. It's not issue 300 origin story, which is a 1976 version where 67. Remember the time when we had a Cold War with Russia? That time. But this is origin story, early 70s, maybe late 60s. But I will talk about this soon when I get back to my Superman origin story research I'm doing. Then you got Popeye advertising, even though they're not. Oh, it's a Japanese airline advertising. Cool, I love it. I love this. I love it. I don't even know how to read this, but I love it. Maybe I could read this because I do have an English version of that in my giant size. Yeah, I have. It's in giant size book. One of those treasury edition has this story in it. This particular origin story in it. So yeah, I'm gonna. And I think that treasury edition has first time told not in the floppy, but in treasury edition they told it. So then you got some back issue stories of a Supergirl, right? That's cool. Sometimes they color all the way through. They go, okay, we run out of color, so we're gonna color black and white now. Right in the middle of it too. It's not like oh, I got pinned up in the middle, the centerfold. It's awesome. It's awesome. I mean, they didn't wait for the next book. They just did it right in the middle of the book on Supergirl story, went from color to black and white. This is cool. Oh now, hold on. There's a. Is that a mobile phone there? What year is this? What year was this? Hold on. What year was this? I know the Superman origin story is early 74. We didn't have a mobile phone since late 80s, I'm thinking. But I cannot determine the year for the Supergirl story. But it has a mobile, I mean, something that could resemble a mobile phone. That's pretty cool. Something that could resemble a mobile phone with an image in it. 1978 is the, well, published in 1978, so it can be earlier, it can be later than 1978. I don't remember exactly when the first mobile phone that we start using, but those mobile phones didn't have any kind of displays. We first start using these. Some different stories in there of Superman issues. It's like Superman is like a period. all the side characters. Gotta have Lois Lane at first, right? Okay, Lois Lane, Nana Lane, and all that stuff. Superboy, Super Baby, Jimmy Olsen, Perry, all that's there. Cool. I thought I saw Superman. Oh! I want this one. The Treasury Edition, Superman versus Ali. It has the original story told in that. I want that one so bad. Some puzzles. You mean to work on some puzzles? Oh yeah, there's a movie. You see the Superman movie. So this is when the Superman movie came out too. Cool. So it's like a magazine, comic book, so comic books in it, and some phone booth. Boy, that makes me want to read Japanese now. Be able to read Japanese. I mean, some old Batman story. Looks like Batman Superman team up story. Oh, this is amazing. I love it. I love it. Ah, and some Superman. They go back and tell a Superman true origin story right there. Grasshopper and ant. Oh yeah. Oh man, I wish I could read this. I think it's going to talk about his origin story, like the history that I mean, the research I'm doing. They done it too a little bit here. So, wow. Okay, I'm so happy with this purchase. Look at the cars. Wow. Okay. Some back issues, advertising back issues. Yeah, the one thing that Otaku tells me is that these American superhero characters in manga is almost non-existent. They're not very popular. People don't know them. Probably we Americans know more about manga than Japanese know about our superheroes. Anyway, this is awesome. I still want to thank my kids for doing this. So, give me these books. That's my Japanese collection. Anyway, until next time, let me out.